Alright, so we're back again with some more Witcher 3. And immediately I'm gonna use the camera. Okay, we are good, so we can abuse this camera again. So I think how I'm gonna do this, given how, from everything I've seen with the camera, and me using it a couple times to actually, because I've had this thing for years, but I've never really used it a whole lot. But especially I've never. Oh, look at him! Look at him jiving and melting his face off. Look at that guy move. What a hell of a start. Oh boy. You see, oh, I guess you don't see this guy since you got a melty face. Yeah, okay. Things are immediately weird and I like it. What's going on in here? Anybody in here? No? Okay. Whatever. So yeah, we're back with The Witcher 3, and some insanity's already unfolded. That's where we saw... This is where that kid who was being, like, taken to his family or whatever, yeah. And they're dead. There's some wild dogs out here. Let's see if we can get a look at the wild dogs, actually. Let me do this a little slower. Who's a good boy? Who's a bad boy? Who wants to eat my face off? Yeah, look at these guys. All scabbed over and... crazy. They all have these massive eyes. They actually have textures underneath the eyes for their placement. Like, they have little eye cavities, huh? Oh, now we're inside it. There's the tongue and the mouth. The eyes are actually textured on both sides. Huh. And they're not completely circular. They're flat on the back sides of them. Anything else? Is there anything weird inside the dog's body? No, just... The limbs appear to kind of be... Nah, limbs are fine. That one's missing a leg. Oof, yeah, these guys are horrifying. There's a lot of them, too. Now, this dead horse is a prop. Is there anything inside it? I don't believe so. It should just be a prop. It appears the hair texture is a separate piece of it, but the rest is all one. So yeah, we're just having fun with the camera, and we'll get to the actual game, because I want this to be a very heavy story progression part. I want to see if I can... I'm going to try and do as much of the Bloody Barons questline as I can. Magical flute player. Magical dog. This dog is normal, but it's just floating. All the people there have melty faces. Look at he go. Look at he go. Deadpan, dead-eyed dog. Floating around the area. Oh yeah, this is under the map. It's just a void. So, there's that. The rain actually helps kind of identify the direction of the ground as well by going straight down into it. Today may not be the most active day with my dialogue because I'm not feeling too hot today. I don't know. My stomach's just been upsetting me and I've had a headache the whole day and it fucking is annoying. I think it's to do with my stomach as well. So, yeah. So, let's see. Is there anywhere... I'm gonna go fast now. Oh, nope, that's for Geralt. Okay, that did not mess up the camera. That's good. What about these birds? Can I see them? Yeah, they are actually up here in the sky. As far away as they are. And they are actually polygonal models. As weird as that is to me. That these random birds just in the sky. Very far away. Because we're down there in that town. Like, we should be... I'm pointing with my finger at the screen. That's stupid. We are very far away from any of these birds, and yet they're modeled. That's crazy. Is there any weird structure? There's the Baron's place again. Nobody's gonna be loaded in here, or shouldn't be, because this area is not properly loaded with... A lot of the character models and assets, like a lot of the... Anything that's placed as an object in the overworld is generally, no matter what, permanently gonna stay and is loaded in properly as the camera gets to it. I just noticed, is the tree missing here? There's a tree missing here. There should be a tree right here in, like, the courtyard. Actually, yeah, you can kind of see its, you can see its shadow. It's supposed to be right here. Weird. Yeah, so some things don't properly load in, but a lot of things that are determined as geometry, just like geography, geometry, things like that, will no matter what be permanently here. And some interactable items, I guess, like, well, chests and such and lanterns and all that are parts of just the geography, I guess, to the game's understanding. But a lot of people, animals, monsters, they all go away and are deloaded when Geralt himself is not here to save on resources. This is where we fought the botchling. Well, fought, quote-unquote. We found the botchling. It's just this kind of ruined tower area. What's inside this building? Nothing? Nothing. It's weird, because you can still... A lot of sound effects are kind of tied... Ooh, that was creepy. These things just fell down. A lot of sound effects are tied to certain areas, so like I just heard something and I thought someone was there, and there's nobody in here. So let me slowly kind of go around. These are for the Baron's wife and daughter. Just take a look inside some of these houses in the Baron's town. This one doesn't look like you can enter it. I would doubt you would be able to, given the condition it's in. There's some stuff in here, though. I wonder if those have items you can't get in there. So this is the second exit out of the town. That's the main entrance in, but this is the second entrance in that's been destroyed. And I can bring Geralt here at any point. I can just teleport him here if I want to, which is a thing that I'm trying not to do a whole lot, unless it's very necessary, because I don't want to really abuse the camera like that for the playthrough. Mainly in a way of, like, I don't want to just speedrun and skip ahead all this stuff in the story and whatever. I want to play this pretty normally. But I want to take interesting perspectives of things like this. These dead bodies appear to be T-posing. Two of them are? One of them's proper? Are these actually character models or just assets? You know, I can't really tell. I think these are supposed to be objects. I'm not sure. Because they don't seem to have anything really unique about them. They don't have any heads, they don't have any eyeballs, they don't seem to have any real potential motor functions. That was creepy. I saw Baron's guardman in the corner there. I was like, where? Is there someone out here?
Winds howling.
Meanwhile, Geralt's still back where we left him, and he's reacting to stuff over there on his own. So I guess there's a storm over there at the moment. That looks a little weird. What's this stone circle? Like, look there on the right. It says peasant. Where is this peasant? Nowhere? Okay. What is this? What? Yeah, what in the what is this? Is this supposed to be like on the side of a tree? I'm not sure what this is. I see runes on these rocks. Weird. Oh, and I think I know how to progress the story from last time with the crones and the bog and all that. And it's a really stupid thing that I did not even think of at all. And I should have, but I just completely forgot that Kiara Metz gave me a book at the end, at some point in her story. I think when we met her at the bath. This guy's just hanging out here. Where are we? I don't know where this is. I'm gonna just go back to Geralt. So, we have a book, and I think...
Said a hag to a hag. Now here's a stump. Shall we read?
if I read this, it should start the quest. That's what I found out about this. Is it this book? Yep. If I read this book, it'll start the quest and let me actually continue the game. That is the whole thing that I missed. Other than that, I went to the swamp, I did all that, that was all correct. I just had to read the book. Let me read all these as well. Okay, yep, find the Crones of Crookback Bog. So now we can do it. Hey, your face is fixed. So because I already went there and it's halfway across the map, I am just going, well, we're going to go to Downwarren. We're not just going to jump the gun and go there, because there is a little bit, there's some cutscene and some things with Geralt on the way there. Also, if the Wyvern is alive, if we pass there, I don't know if we are going to pass there or not. What direction is it in? It is this way. We can kill it again, because that's also something that's going to need to be done to progress the story. If not, we'll just do it when it gets to it, because it just that Wyvern and the Harpies have to die. Also, do I have anything to fix my sword? I don't. I really need to fix my sword. I might, once I've done what's necessary there, I might go to Oxenfurt and visit a smith to fix my sword. It appears the Wyvern is still dead. Oh yeah, this is the path. Come on, Geralt. Abuse the jump. Abuse the jump. There we go, there we go. Yeah, you gotta Skyrim that stuff. So currently, since I've been I've been just like talking about how the stuff that I've been reading in the books and all that and whatever for the past couple times I played this. I'm finished with the first book. I've been done with the first book for a little bit. And I'm about a third through the second book at present. Just got done with Yennefer meeting the dwarves at the bank and getting a bunch of money. Ciri getting in trouble in that town at Gor's Velen. Not this Velen, Gore Velen. That's a town. There is a very ominously, very nice looking tree over there. I think that's a part of this, yeah. It's just like this, the middle of the swamp, and then there's this weird fairy tale-esque crap that's supernatural. Yeah, the cookies are full of maggots. Yeah, this is very creepy. There's just sweets in the woods. Now, as someone like me who walks through the woods on occasion every so often, I totally understand the vibes these woods give off here. And I'm putting into perspective like they're just being sweets hanging from the branches and decorations. And yeah, you don't walk through those woods at that point because something is extremely wrong. This is the Trail of Treats. The parents send their young ones off to go and live a happier life. And although it's not visible, my controller is extremely slightly rumbling. It's just ever so slightly... Zzz, it's just ever so slightly kind of rumbling every so often. I think that's from the Witcher Medallion. It can sense the magic. Just taking a nice walk with Geralt here before everything hits the fan eventually. It was a lovely little walk. And yeah, all I had to do was read the book and then this cutscene would have played.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat.
This is what I expected last time.
Gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zamek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. You could still come back.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. I heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "Hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the more in some furry shack.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Which? Me?
Something's
Nah,
odd about...
I've no
This is also the
clue,
first time I'm
nor
playing the
a
game
drop
with,
of water on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
This is also the first time I've listened to the game through studio headphones, so I'm noticing something weird with Geralt's voice mixing. He sounds very straightforward and very clean. And I don't know if that was like if this was a very early session of the dialogue or what. But he doesn't sound as gruff. He sounds a little more clean shaven, kind of like he is now. It's a little weird. It's not bad. It's just a little. I can tell there's a difference. It's almost like a few of the voice lines in Shenmue 3, where a few of them sound slightly different.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed
Daughter, actually.
daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter and her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone.
Kid's hat was missing. Okay, there's just bloody hands on this rock. Okay, that's totally normal.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Alright, time for some hide and seek.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
The boy who plays with Johnny. He must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out. And he eats snails. Yuck.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right. but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Yeah, weird. His voice is just mixed a little weird here. It doesn't... Like, it's still got that kind of gruffness, but it feels like he's saying things a little more soft-spoken. I don't know. It's a little different than I remember. Maybe it's because this is a slightly older version of the game. Because this is patch, like... I don't even remember what... this is not the current patch of the game. This is I think this is the one before the current patch. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember his voice sounding exactly like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It has been almost 3 years since I've played through this game. Can I get on the roof, please? That is not how you get on a roof, Geralt. That is... Oh, okay, we did it. Oh, is it... Are they just in here? Yeah.
I can see you.
Okay, we found one. I think I remember where they all are. Wait, is there one here? Yep.
See you. Come out.
One should be somewhere around here. Yeah, they went this way. Oh, you're right here.
Found you. You can stop hiding.
I'm supposed to win.
And there should be one more... in here? Yeah.
Found you. Every last one.
But you found me last. Let's go back to the cottage. Can we tell him I let you find me?
Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
You know, just casually walk out.
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad. Some starved. Others were killed. Like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled. And the soldiers laughed. Lay my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum...
It's all right. That's enough. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? Because he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, because Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we're going to visit Mr. Johnny Bravo. There's some drowners I can fight over here, although my sword's not going to be in the best condition for it. Oh, there's a water hag! I did not see that. It's a little more dangerous than I expected, but it should be doable. Get rid of the drowner. There we go.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints. Small footprint. Johnny's been through here. Come on.
Okay. A lot of drowners out here. They just pop up out of the water like dead bodies. Ironic. Okay, so Johnny should be this way. Yeah. Here he is.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside. Johnny?
This would be interesting to see what... Actually, yeah. Let me see if I can do that.
Don't be afraid.
I can't see inside here? Nope, okay. Well, I tried. I wanted to see what Johnny was doing in there.
Rucka? A luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so Johnny is a godling. They're a mythical creature of sorts that tends to reside in areas where there are not many people. We have to fight some drowners.
Damn it. stay close to me.
And at present, Johnny has lost his voice, and that wyvern I wanted to kill earlier is important to that situation. The wyvern should still be dead, since it was just a moment ago. And I think I got the item that was up there. If not, I can just go up and grab it.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Ah, the bottle from the nest.
Okay, I already grabbed it.
Already got it.
Okay. Proactive. Being proactive in this game, yeah.
Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it!
Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest,
That bottle's just floating there, actually. Right next to him. It's not on that. It's not on the rock back there. It's just floating.
Or just to be mean. How'd you lose your voice?
one morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped.
I guess that they intended it to look in that
Then I went to the village,
screen right there to look like it was sitting there, but
works miracles.
huh.
But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
So this has nothing really to do with the point that we're at right now in the story, but I recently went back and watched I wanted to see how YouTube would handle the high-res footage of this game, because I know YouTube loves to compress. That you have your source file that you upload to YouTube, and then YouTube itself compresses that file so it can be streamable on the internet and all that, and you can watch it even in 1080p. Yeah, it loves to ruin the bitrate in places with a lot of foliage in this game, because I compared my file of part 2 with part 2 on the channel, and specifically with getting the goat out in the woods with the peller, it created this, honestly, in my opinion, kind of nauseating, jittering effect with the grass and such, if you look at the grass specifically. And I was annoyed by that, and I was like, wait, my file isn't like that at all. And I look back, and it's not. It's in high-res 1080p, and it's, like, clean. But I guess YouTube doesn't like grass and foliage a whole lot, so it's just kind of annoying.
Ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it
Because I record this shit in really good high def, and YouTube's like, nope.
Defecating to the sunrise.
Even though it says 1080p, it's not 1080p. Well, the file may be, but it's not displaying it like it is. And I know I'm over-talking Johnny, but
Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
yeah, Johnny was just like, had a normal morning, Siri showed up, and yeah, that was that dialogue. Sorry for talking over that, but I just want to make my point about YouTube not being very cooperative in its video formatting, and it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying because I have quality recording shit, but that doesn't mean a whole lot to YouTube, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, enough moaning of that.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for.
So they're like
Find them until they
genies.
want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
Yeah, the crones are one of the most insidiously interesting characters in this game. They are very ambiguous and mysterious. I'll just say things. Because they're not people. I don't think they're monsters exactly. And there's a few other things that are like them in this game that are kind of rather unidentifiable as to what they are. You could put a simple label on it, but they're a little more interesting than your common monster.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Yeah, there goes the, yeah, they had it at a certain camera angle where it looked like that little bottle was resting on the stone right here. But at certain angles it didn't look like that for some reason. I don't think they realized that when they were making this. Because there was at least one section in that whole dialogue where I noticed the bottle was just floating there. And then it just disappeared. We got monsters. Yeah, there's water hags and drowners up ahead.
Watch out! Show me what you got.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazed, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
Can you take me to the Crones?
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
I do like the design of this tower in the middle. This, it's almost chapelish, but it's not, really.
Johnny's a good...
It's got a very creepy design to it.
Ladies don't like him. No. Foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I like him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger.
That is a funky looking dagger. It's just a triangle.
Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Okay. Yeah, not everybody's right in the head here. It's a little weird. Oh, look, a basement. I wonder where that goes. We'll go down there later. If I use the free cam in here, which even then I believe is it, yeah, it's kind of messed up at the moment anyway now. But if I use the free cam in here, that would ruin a lot of story. Well, spoil it. So I'm not going to. Alright, so we have to go back to Downwarren. And what she just said there about the stone is this. The bloody hands on it and such. It's a little weird. But you'll see the importance of that after this mission is done. Man, the load times on PC are so quicker than console, it's amazing. I'm still not... I still kind of... I don't know, I have my reasons, but... I honestly still have enough nostalgia for the PS4 version of this game that I still think that that's the better version than this. This is nice, but I kind of do like the 30 FPS on this over the 60. The 60 is nice and clean, like here. I don't know, it just feels like I'm playing an old game on better hardware, so it doesn't feel as authentic in playing it. It's a weird description, but that's how it is. I don't know. This is fantastic, though. It's so nice.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
So you know who sent me. Good. Easier that way.
Forgive me. I didn't know you came from the Ladies of the Wood.
They help you often?
From the time of his cutting, every man is theirs. They be harsh mistresses, but they're fair. Just. Demanding they can be, but then nothing in life comes easy. Who drove off the plaguey heirs? Who gave us seeds to plant? Round the other villages, they be eating the soles of their boots, whereas we get along well enough.
Ever meet the Ladies of the Wood?
Never. They only shows themselves to the chosen. Perchance one day, I too will be summoned.
Hear about an ashen-haired woman meeting the Ladies of the Wood?
I ain't heard nothing about that. Beg your question to the ladies and they may answer. They knows all that happens in Velen.
They got informers?
The woods listen for them. A lone word at an ill hour can arouse their wrath, but they hear pleas and prayers as well. Once a swineherd lost a sow. Sat and cried at the crossroads. The sow ran out of the trees as if chased by a devil. Straight to the swineherd.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all, fathers, sons, daughters and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Womenfolk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder.
A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Okay, so this mission has repercussions, as a few do in this quest line for the Bloody Baron, because this is all still part of the Bloody Baron quest line. There's all these sub-quests that are part of the story within an overarching story chapter, if you will. And, yeah, so this one... So, if we're gonna have to go find an ancient... I'm just gonna call it an ancient power. I'm not gonna spoil what it looks like if no one's seen it before. But, we have to go and find this ancient power inside, underneath a tree on a hillside in a cave. I can either let it live or let it die. Well, I would kill it. But, here's the thing is, if I kill it, then... Which one exactly is... I'm trying to remember what... It's been near 3 years since I've done this. Yes, chopped open rabbits. And deer corpses and such. This is a hunting town. So if I kill the... God, what is... I gotta look this up. Which one is it? Because it's like... There's a scenario where if I kill the monster, the thing, the power, whatever, I believe it kills all the people living here in Downwarren. Okay, here we go. So, if I kill the tree, the crones will kill the children and save the people of Downwarren. If I let the tree live, the kids will be safe, but everyone in Downwarren will die. So, that is the conundrum of this quest. So if I kill the tree, I normally kill the tree, honestly. Just because Downwarren... I don't know, I think a town of people is kind of more useful than a bunch of kids in a swamp. That's a little dark, but that's the name of this game. This is not a happy game. This is a very fucked up game. I think I'm gonna try to let the tree live this time. I think I think I've only done it once where Downwarren is virtually killed off. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make a happy ending for the kids. Who the heck is this guy? Oh, the bandits. Come on. Get rid of the guy with the bow. Oh, this could be good. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I got hurt in that too, but not too bad. They all blew up. That was savage. Oh, I did not expect to see that. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go to the... Ah, great. Drowners. A lot of them. We good? I think we're good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just sacrifice all the people of Down Warren. Here's the thing though, is that the Crones are gonna be very upset about that. So I'm not really sure how that's really gonna change the story either. We'll try. I've never done it before. Well, I've done it maybe once. I recall doing it at least once, but I don't really remember a whole lot of what happens.
Looks like rain.
Also, there should be a werewolf up here guarding the entrance. Yeah, I can hear him already. So...
Be gone. Come no closer. I know.
The entrance is over here. There's the werewolf.
Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. The powers will not relent.
The thing talking right now is actually the thing inside the mountain. It's not the werewolf. Where's the werewolf? There it is. Target it. Okay, I am going to abort mission on the werewolf and try to get up there. Because this werewolf is regenerating its own health constantly. And... Geralt, we're done there.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
Yeah, we couldn't really kill that werewolf. It kept regenerating its health. We probably could have if we were strong enough, but that was a bit ludicrous there. There's a lot of stuff down here. Come on, Geralt, swim down. Okay, so this is the thing inside the mountain.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I had kept the balance. The Crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circling Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over us.
You must know the Crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from the broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The Crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
Okay, so I'm actually going to look up this quest just to make sure, because there are actually important things that happen based on your decisions in this game. That is a very big surprise to a lot of people who play games like this, but it is true. Your actions do have consequences in this game specifically. And I don't know if making this guy live, like I intend to, is going to contribute to something horrible down the line or not. So I'm going to look that up real quick and make sure. Because I want to do this right. I want to do this the way that I like playing the game, but if I'm going to change it up, I want to make sure that it's not going to ruin that. Okay, if you want to save the tree, you need ones. Okay. This is going to be kind of tragic, but I have to kill the tree. I do have to kill the tree to get the outcome I want out of this story. If I let the tree live and the kids live, then it's going to be the ending I don't want for the Bloody Baron. Ergo, I want the good ending for the Baron quest for this. And saving the kids leads to the bad ending. So I'm going to kill the tree.
I was attacked. This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
Yeah, here's the moment. I'll help you. I don't believe you. Gotta think this over. Kids in the clearing are in danger. Crone's wanting to know about them.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to Ard Serpent. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
I'm gonna remember what Ard Serban is and look that up post. Because I'm not familiar with where that is or what he means by that. I'm curious what that is.
The crows. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
Okay, just route down Ard Serban. There we go. Wrote that down on a piece of paper. Look that up later. Okay. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you, Spirit. Too many claim you're evil. Your words alone, not enough.
Dare harm me, and against you will rise all the powers of nature.
Well, it's done. That was a very important part of the story. Oh, that's the thing is that this is just done as like a very weird monster encounter. Of this thing in the ground that looks like a heart. This thing is actually a druid that was transmorgified and turned into this heart thing that kind of ingrained itself into this tree. That's what this is. This used to be a druid. And, yeah, I guess the crones did that to him. But yeah, this is an important encounter. It doesn't exactly seem like it at the outset, but there are a few ramifications throughout the entire rest of the Baron questline because of what I just did. And oddly enough, me killing this thing is the good outcome. This is the good outcome when the repercussions immediately are that the people of Downwarren are now saved, but the kids are dead.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Got some townspeople here. Seems they killed the werewolf. Oh, it's the Elderman. I forgot.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
What have you done?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Ooh. Why'd you do that? Oh, I hate that every time. Ah.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
This is our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
You don't understand things in the swamp. You're some city boy.
You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on. Our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em.
Dude, you got a hole in your head.
Masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
You need to put a bucket of Neosporin on that, because you're gonna get that infected, dude. So we're about to see a strange cast of characters. So these are the crones.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Bring it, not ugly.
Like I said, from their magical abilities, what they are, I'm not entirely sure. But these are not normal monsters, and they're not people.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, Sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve.
She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
So I'm going to take this moment to try and take a look at the crones. So there's Geralt. So I'm curious. It looks like there's a dead kid in her bag hanging off her. That's kind of fucked up. That's creepy. There's just an arm sticking up. Can I see inside the bag? Camera. Ah, there's something inside here. What the fuck is this? I don't know what that is exactly. Oh, jeez. Oh, it zoomed in on, I think it zoomed in on this one. So let me try and be very careful. I think the arm just seems to kind of go... Yeah, it ends right there in the bag. So there's nothing actually in the bag. It's just an arm. It is just an arm in there. That's good. That is very good. What is the face on this one? I have wondered this since I have first played this game. Is there a face for this one? And if so, I'm going to prepare myself if it's hideous. No. There does not appear to be a face for this crone. This basket is part of the head model. Yeah. Okay, so there is no face underneath here. Interesting. Very interesting. Where's the other one? There's Weavis. The one with the weird bee insect eye hive thing. I'm still not exactly sure what this is. I always get like curious if are those eyes themselves or is that like nests? Those appear to be actually be eyes. Those are eyes. Those are eyes. I thought that was some sort of like insect hive of some sort, but no, that's actually all a bunch of eyes. Holy shit. There's pupils in that. Yeah, they're all bloodshot. Oh, you see them? You never see her face up close, so from a distance like here, it just kind of looks like they're these infected hives of some sort. I didn't realize those were eyeballs. That was interesting. Do you have a face under your mask? That's a question as well. It kind of looks like you do. Maybe, maybe not. There's, like, kind of one. It's, like, barely one. It's like they just made a slightly 3D model of a nose to make it appear that there is one. I'm just trying to really... Because they're also moving around because they're active. That's not like these models are frozen. It does not appear to be any eye socket. Well, there's, like, an indentation for an eye socket. There doesn't appear to be actually any eyes on this one. So that, yeah, this was worthwhile. This was, we see them from, you don't really see them from behind either a whole lot. Wow, I did not realize that that set of eyes on Weavis was actually eyes. That is amazing. Okay, yeah, there's nothing going on. There's no, like, weird shit going on behind them. What's going on under the hat? Oh, crap, yeah, all the eyes are individual in her head. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, I think we're done with this. That's impressive.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew you how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Okay, creepy.
To be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
Geralt, Geralt's just like,
Not what I came for.
nah, man, we're good. We're good.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death.
But she couldn't deceive you, brave knight.
You've rid the world of a great evil.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special was alive. We led beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp.
We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
Yeah, they want to eat her.
You know she is meant for him.
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I do find it weird how the crones are not at least knowledgeable of Imilrith.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
There he is. whole thing here is just to get to the end of the woods. You don't have to fight anything. You don't have to fight anything, just go to the woods. Just escape Crookback Bog. There's too many enemies back there, man. Yeah, and then it ties into the story the Baron told us. Then she fell down and found the girl in the tree. So that's that all happened before. It ties together, is what it does. Oh, you can see there that they're eyes.
Butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood, the taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound. And one will die, but it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Well, they were a lovely bunch. Yeah, it's funny because this version of the game's of higher resolution and all that. I actually saw that you can see Weavis has those eyes in game. I didn't realize that. You can't see that on the console versions, that's for sure. Especially not the Switch version. All right, so now we got to go to the Baron. So, where's the signpost to leave town? I believe it's over here somewhere. Yeah, it's to my left. And yeah, all the kids are dead. They're just gone. They were eaten. It's not really brought up a whole lot. But they're just gone. Yeah. We're gonna go to Oxenfurt first, because what's his face here? I forget exactly his name. He can't, I don't believe he can really, can he fix my stuff? Yeah, he can fix my stuff, never mind. I was like, I know I can buy and sell stuff with him, but I don't know if I can repair my stuff. Because that needs to be done. That was a lovely sunset. I will say, while I do like the 30 FPS more cinematic console version of this game does look better on PC. That's Sherbert Sunset. It's very nice. Let me see what the shopkeep has actually here.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
I'll do some Gwent first.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
Have a little bit of a chill down after all that exposition and story. Yeah, get rid of all the shit cards. start the game. Okay, ooh, I got a spy, that's very good. So far, some pretty good cards. I'm gonna let him win the first round. He's gonna get a lot more cards than me. That's a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna end it there. Find it weird he wasted a card, but whatever. Dude passed. Whatever card is drawn from this, it better be good. Some status effect cards, not exactly what I would prefer. That was a pretty shit draw, honestly. With summoning Dijkstra as my spy replacement. God damn it, Dijkstra. I still win, but... Oh, because I won that, I got it. I got Yarpen. Okay, time to throw everything. And he had a healer too. I mean, that's good for me that I get the amount for that card, but now he has more cards. Looks like he's going for a ranged. Alright, this ain't gonna be good. Let's see. If I take out... I'm just gonna use this, I guess. Can I not use my king card? Huh, I can't use my leader card, that's weird. Okay, I mean, I'm still winning, but, let's see if I win or lose then, because I can't use anything else. He's got a bunch of ones. Shit! Oh, we're going again, man.
How about a few rounds of cut?
Okay, these two are going to be very useful. That's useful. Get rid of Vez. Oh, shit. Well, actually, that could be useful. He tends to use his ranged. I'm going to get rid of Yarpen. Yeah, not a great deck again. It's alright, but it's not very... promising. It would have been good if I had a spy. I'm gonna send in Zoltan. I'm gonna push him a little bit. I kind of want... I'm gonna see if I can actually just win this round. First one. Kind of push him forward a bit. Use some stuff immediately. That's pretty bad. I don't have anything to revoke that. Okay. I have whittled down his cards to nothing. I don't think I've ever done that before. I wonder what that card he has is, because he's gonna lose no matter what unless it's a spy. Yep. He blew it all in the first round. Nice.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry...
Like to take a look.
Okay, what do you got? Take that book, it looks important. Nilfgaardian cards. I don't have a Nilfgaardian deck. Could use some water. Is this a Witcher sword? No, it's a steel sword. It is better. So get rid of these. That is actually... Oh, I can't use this. I was like, this is a very good sword, but I can't use it yet, so I'll just get rid of it. Wild Hunt sword. Yeah, it looks like the rest of these are all garbage. That's better, that's better, that's better. All these are actually better. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'll prefer the pants over that.
Farewell.
What am I doing? I can sell those parts of my current outfit and my sword and whatever to him. Yeah, just slight upgrades of what I already had. New boots. Igni. Let's do a Yarden. And an armor piercing on that. Anything else? I don't think so.
Spot of cider for...
Like to take a look.
Take some more money out of this. Nah, I'm just trying to cover like the repairs for the
Farewell.
Armor and sword. He's gone now. I don't know where he went. So let's say the blacksmith and get our stuff repaired. He might have some better armor and other things as well for us. Who knows? Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is I haven't really been leveling up. Like, I have 11 points available. That's pretty good. Fast attack, increased damage. What are... I find the magic ones to be a bit more useful. Ard, Igni, Yarden, Magical Traps, Quen, Axii. Axii is good for... Axii is good for a lot of conversations, so you can kind of... I don't know, it opens up a few extra clearer paths to progressing things if you have better Axii, so... I think I would want to be better. let's move Quinn. This is the not entertaining stuff of just managing the inventory and the systems and leveling and all that stuff. Let's do an all magic grouping. I'm gonna go kind of decent into the Axis stuff. Do we have any mutagens for this? No, that's not the one I want for that. There we go. 20% sign intensity. That is good. Alchemy stuff. What about some of the more basic things? These tend to be very useful. Which one's the one for the food? There's an inventory upgrade. Here's a food one. Yeah, eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. That is really good. And I shall take that. Because then I just get constant health over a course of 20 minutes. Fergus, that's the name of this guy. Oh, I can go against him in Gwent as well.
Yearning to play.
He's got a Scoia'tael deck. Three of these guys, really? Okay, we're gonna see what happens with this deck. This actually seems pretty good. Yeah, we got a decent line. We got a bunch of good cards here. I just gotta play them right. I'm gonna let him win the first round. Sacrifice Siegfried. And Zoltan. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna straight up win the first round. Huh. I'm gonna play this, because I don't intend to win this round. Okay, get rid of that card. Alright, yeah, we're gonna pass. A level 10 card. And it adds a buff to the things on the same grouping of it. That's not good. That is not good. This one summons more. Oh, it didn't summon more, so I guess not. These two guys are gonna be the trump card for this match. They're gonna come in at the very end and swoop in if there's any tricks up their sleeve. There was no tricks up its sleeve, it's done. Yeah, okay. Now I'm just gonna play all my cards. This was one from the beginning, man. Look at that 51. Okay, you're not very good at this, Fergus.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay, what do you got? It has some. He has some better boots. He's got some better pants. That's about it, actually. Take some armor. Take some diagrams that I can read so I can build some stuff if I ever need to. I am kind of out of money though now. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the crap that I don't need now.
So long.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Is anything here? Can get rid of the silver ore. I think that's good for now. What are these books? Do it yourself. I think I'm good on those. Can I take any more runes on my... I can't really check my armor here. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm good then.
So long.
What's that you're muttering?
Wait, yeah, he's in here. Oh. Pam, pam, param. I'm stuck in the door and I can't leave now. Say it again. I guess not.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's do Gwent real quick.
In the mood for a round of...
Let's see if I can beat him.
Let's lay him down.
Because once again, I need to beat him before the end of this quest. Not a great deck, but we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try and win this first match. Or if not, I'm gonna stop right now and see if he's gonna try and catch up to me or pass. Because he's getting a lot of cards, but he's giving me a lot of room to win. Yeah, he's gonna try using a few things. I'm glad he got rid of that Scorch card. That would be very bad. I'm probably not going to win this. a little more promising, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. Oh, dear Lord, what did he do? Whoa, I've never seen that before. Hey, I'm done. I did not win this. Damn, Philip, you're good. You decimated me, good sir. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes! Oh! I forgot I had my leader card! Fuck yes!
You won. A man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
I can't believe I won that at the last move. That was amazing. Okay.
I'm listening. What do you come to me
I found your family, dude.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she?
We had to play some Gwent, dude.
Return with her.
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
This is a game about family.
Find out.
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Yeah, the story behind that, I forget if they explain it, but during a battle in a town, he like spilled some ink into a river, turning the river red, and people from a nearby town thought that he killed everybody in the town, and that's why they call him the Bloody Baron, is because of that. Like the river was blood with the red of the town and the enemies and everybody, and just like, oh, he's an insane savage warlord. He's the Bloody Baron.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference. Broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Suddenly level up. Okay.
Your wife is with the Crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What Crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the Crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the Crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
The basilisk seems to be kind of glitching out a little. There's a wolf here for some reason. There he goes. Yeah, so this is the tower we looked at a little bit ago. Actually, can I do that now? No, the camera's kind of messed up still, but I want to take it up there anyway and see if I can take a look. I don't see Philip up here. Yeah. That's fine. I didn't expect to see him up there. It looks like it just kind of went away. How do I get up here? Get to the top of the tower and rescue the Baron. Is there actually going to be like a staircase in this thing now or something? Oh wait, there's a way up this way. Okay, yeah, so we don't go through the tower. I was like, I don't believe we do.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
wild hunt, pursuing you.
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Alright.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Uma!
There you
I forgot about Uma. Geralt's just like, what the hell is that thing?
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
All right, so I do prefer. We're in the end game of the Baron's story now. This is the final section coming up here. But I do prefer. Oh, now it wants me to go to Skellige as the main quest. No, we're gonna complete the Bloody Baron's quest. But yeah, I do prefer the good ending for the quest. I just think it's a little nicer. It's still tragic, but I think it's a little nicer than the bad end for the Baron, although that's equally as good in writing. But since we're not going to be seeing it, basically if the kids were rescued and the tree was free, became free and all that. If I didn't kill the tree and all that and the kids lived, and Downwarren died instead, the bad ending for the story, this whole story, is that we would have to kill the Baron's wife because the crones will turn her into a water hag, and then the Baron will commit suicide by hanging himself on the tree in the courtyard there at the very end. Meanwhile, this good the good quote-unquote ending is still a little tragic, but at the same time is nobody dies in this case. Okay, so let's go to Downwarren, meet the Baron.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men.
Alright, so Tamara's here. Whoa, he spun! Dude, that was super fast. You're faster than Michael Jackson at that, dude. The Baron's a smooth criminal. Come on, guys. Alright, students, we're gonna have a field trip out here in the woods.
What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Okay, they're going this way.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold.
I love how fast Geralt walks. Well, kind of jogs. Compared to everybody else jogging. He is fast. Okay, there's gonna be a fight here. Hmm? I could... Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay. I thought it was a little earlier, but I guess not. We lost one dude, okay.
Haven't seen that many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find in. That fear talking? Through you? Brawny bird? Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. Alright boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
Show these horrors who's in charge out here in the bloody swamps. Let's go get 'em, lads. I believe there's one more fight. Yep, right here. Oh, there's a... I was wondering why the Drowner looks so weird. There was a Rot Fiend in there. Kind of spawned at the same time. Oh, Philip, you took the full brunt of that explosion. And a Water Hag.
Next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Okay, there's a bunch of Drowners here.
Why are you here? Tell you later.
Just casually, just tell you later. Just here to do a job. Yo, Baron, can you and your boys head over here already? Taking a brisk afternoon stroll? We got monsters.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really.
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Thanks.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
Your hair's missing, dude.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
His hair's missing.
How do you know they're not here all
It's
day?
funny because that glitch is present in the Switch version as well. His hair is just missing for no reason in that cutscene. Not sure if it's a draw distance issue or what with the game.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
There, clean as a whistle, fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Yeah, this is the good ending. The bad ending is she's just a water hag there. And we kill her because she's a monster. Well, I believe we kill her. I'm not actually sure. I've done that once. So I'm not entirely sure. I think so.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me?
I know the Baron goes insane about it.
What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
We got a chort.
Something's coming. Get ready.
I forget if it's a chort or a fiend. It's gonna come from the woods.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't.
Where's it gonna come from?
Get ready.
In every direction, it seems.
You'll spoil our feast.
Too early to celebrate, dude. There it comes. It's a fiend. Okay. Oh, the fire actually hit it. Ooh, not good. It's gonna use some darkness magic on us. There we go.
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner.
She's not really in a...
Capable of deciding
Yeah.
just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
This isn't a dark spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
It's
Well, what is it then?
it's just
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
yeah.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Yeah, and that's the end of the Bloody Baron quest.
I'm not so sure.
We could do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can. Learn its surgery.
So yeah, that it's a very long quest. It's a very good quest. It's probably the quest most people remember from this game. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's sad regardless, but that ending is the happiest ending of the story, is that he takes his wife to the Blue Mountains. And yeah, he leaves Velen. You don't ever see him again. That's exactly why I had to do the Gwent battle before I did any of this, is that I had to get that card from him. But yeah, that's the Bloody Baron questline. We're not going to go to Skellige yet. In fact, we'll be going to Novigrad before Skellige. But we're even not going to go to Novigrad yet. I'm going to do a bunch of random... This is pretty much the end of this part. We'll continue next time, but we're going to do a bunch of random quests next time. And Witcher contracts and such that are appropriate for our level at the moment. Like, we'll probably do the Woodland Beast. I'll prep that right now. Let's go to wherever that is. But yeah. Tamara's with the Eternal Fire now. Her new religious friends and kind of borderline racist terrorist witch hunter friends and such who are trying to kill like elves and dwarves and gnomes and werebubs and all that. Okay, so this contract's all the way up here. Oh yeah, this is the one from the guard. I'm not sure if he's a guard, but he's like a, yeah, the commander of the guard post up here into Redania. So this is the Pontor River right here. This big river system that goes through the land. I'm actually not sure if like all these tiny rivers are as well. They probably are, but basically from this big section of the river where you see like these bridges and such go across into... So everything from this landmass down is Temeria, which used to be ruled by King Foltest. Foltest is dead. And the Nilfgaardians are currently kind of occupying... This is a Nilfgaardian camp down here. And yeah, so Temeria has fallen, basically, to the Nilfgaardians. And the Nilfgaardians kind of consider the Pontar River as the battle front between them and Redania, who are up here in the north. And during that time, Redania had taken over and conquered Kaedwen, which is, I believe, well, I think Kaer Morhen is in Kaedwen. But Kaedwen is to the east of Redania, which is further than any of this stuff on the map here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just looking at the map now. I'm just like, Oxenfurt is part of Redania. It's just, all this up here is, all this down here is Temeria, and this area specifically is called Velen. Yeah, just kind of taking a look at the map. I could continue the Kiera Metz stuff. That's a pretty long quest line as well. But starting off next time, I think we're going to just do a normal contract. Just to kind of change things up, have things be a little looser, not as story heavy. And we'll see. Next time it's going to be kind of just random, whatever I'm kind of wanting to do at that moment, because since I started this game, it's been pretty much just trying to plow through the story as best I can, because this game is very long. And this is going to take a long time to play through. So I just thought it'd be wise to get a good gung-ho start at the story and do a big part of it right at the beginning. But anyway, as a camera, I think I can mess around with the camera. Yeah, the camera seems to be fixed. Huh, okay. As long as those dogs don't go after Geralt, I'm going to keep an eye on the mini-map up there in the corner, just in case they come over towards him. So the people down here are spawned in, and they look pretty normal because Geralt's facing this direction. There's actually writing on all this stuff, like it's really small, but I'm pretty sure... I don't think that's just some gibberish language. I think you could actually decipher that if you tried. Maybe? Maybe not? Is there anything inside the tree? No, it's completely hollow. Is there anything fun I could do with the camera and end this off interestingly? Is that Crow's Perch? I think that is. Yeah, this is Crow's Perch over here. We've seen enough of that place for now. That over there is Novigrad. I completely forgot. We could also go back to White Orchard and do all the missions out there as well. That's the starting area we started at. That's a completely different area from this. Yeah, that actually sparks my curiosity. Maybe we'll do that instead. Let's go take a look at Oxenfurt. I'm going to skip over that because we'll find that eventually. Okay. Ooh, everything's low poly. Everything's loading in. I came over here too fast. Okay, I wanted to do this last time. Just kind of take a look inside here. There's no actual light source in here. It's just kind of... like, it's a light source, but it's not a visible one, creating the lights inside these towers up here. Also, nobody's going to spawn in because we're too far away for that. But you're going to hear people probably in the sound effects. And things are not exactly loading in correctly as well, it seems, here in Oxenfurt. Yeah, here's, this ship here is Radovid's. He's the king of Redania. He's based here in Oxenfurt at the moment. Yeah, he has his own special music here on the ship as well. He's got a chess set. Take a look at that chess set, actually. Ooh, too fast. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Even this is still a little fast. That is... look at this chess piece. Oh, that is amazing. So, what are the pieces here? This guy looks like a Nilfgaardian. I think this is Temeria versus Nilfgaard as a chess set, because these look like the Temerian lilies. What is with this light? This is ridiculously detailed. Look at the like little red gem there and the indentations in that, and the little kind of star pattern on the engraving on there. This is overly detailed. What else we got? What's he eating? What's King Radovid eating? Fish, cheese, bread, and grapes. Lovely. Yeah, he's got his, the only thing of any real note, it seems, is the, chess set there. Huh. And I guess the food he had over there, but, yeah. Alright, let me take a look at the flag up here. I'm happy I can actually use this again, this camera. We got an eagle with a crown on it. I have no idea what sigil that's for. Where's the university? The university's back there. Because Oxenfurt is a college town, basically. And it lives off the university and all the students that go there. I guess that eagle's just like a crest for Redania, because here's a Redanian sigil and it has it on it. It's inside this building. A whole lot of nothing. What is this, though? Is that for a chandelier, a light fixture? Yeah, it's for this. Huh, it goes way higher than I thought it would. Nothing in there. It also deloaded a lot of things by going into that building. Just gonna take a little fly-through tour of Oxenfurt. So this is a smith. Believe his workshop is upstairs, maybe? No. There's some living quarters. Yeah, the lighting in this version of the game is a lot brighter and more detailed. There's some blood in here. Very curious. This is probably part of some type of quest. Where does this go? Oh, this is weird. Am I supposed to even be in this room? A lot of this, like, it's digging into the floor. What is this? Is a Witcher symbol? What in the hell is going on in this room? There's blood everywhere? What is this building? There's a crudely drawn Witcher cat symbol? That's Ciri's medallion. Is going down do anything? There's an underground down here too. Okay, this is oddly interesting. I did not expect to see anything weird like this. Get in here through the catacombs? Surprised that door actually leads outside, like it would normally. Okay, let's do this door then. What is this? Just a texture warping through that shouldn't be? Maybe it's just because it's not supposed to be loaded in right now? Yeah, very odd. I'm gonna get out of this building. What building is this? It's just this blacksmith building. Really weird. Man, that that lighting looks beautiful here. That is fantastic. We got a armored vehicle. Well, carriage. There's actually an interior, but there's nothing inside. Let's head towards the university. I'm just exploring Oxenfurt because it's a rather inoffensive area to look at in terms of story plot. Like, look at that. That is a beautiful looking sky. Like, yeah, some things happen here, but there's nothing really spoilery about looking around the town. We've already been here a few times. Bunch of books and notes and stuff. Here's the main campus. Looks like things are a little wonky in the loading here, yeah. Because it's not... Ooh, that's actually interesting, seeing the under... Huh. Weird. There's the void way over there. Wait a minute. Is that the void? This should be the void. Because the void's down there, but there's a different colored void over there. I think that's the edge of the map or something. Yeah, there's just all this stuff down here. And I'm not sure if this is all just not loading correctly because Geralt isn't in town. Or what? I can bring Geralt here. In fact, I think we're gonna do that right now. Hey, Geralt.
Storm. Damn it.
See if this loads in the area correctly. Yeah, that should fix some things. And it appears the camera is still good to go, so that should be fixed. Are we not supposed to see this place? I'm curious. Because it looks like the university is a little unfinished? Maybe? Huh, yeah, we're never supposed to go here, I guess. Weird. I don't recall ever coming here. I just was a little curious about this place, but I guess, yeah, it's just not here to be perused in a normal manner. It really is just a ton of facades. Just a bunch of building parts melded together to make it look like a functional building. But even as you kind of pull away into the sky, which you wouldn't ever be able to do in game, you can see some parts of the building are just kind of hanging in midair. Oh, look at that. That wall down there is the only thing restricting you from seeing that. All these unfinished rooms and empty doorways. Look at this land deformation. Interesting. Yeah, these are all corridors you're never supposed to be in. This area, yeah, this area I know you're able to be in normally. But I guess you're never supposed to get past this door. Because, yeah, immediately you're greeted with things that are not right. Okay, then. I don't want to go too far towards that thing because I don't know what in this area has collision for the floor or not. And if I fall off the world, we might be kind of screwed. Yeah, like this doesn't even touch the ground. Huh. Very interesting. It's not locked for me. That is not the button I wanted to hit. There's a Redanian Hey guys, I passed your security. Oh, they didn't like that. They did not like that at all. They don't like people warping in and out of the university. So, King Radovid, unlike King Vesemir, who was the previous, not Vesemir like our Vesemir, Vizimir with 2 eyes. King Vesemir was the previous king to Redania. And he was a bit more wise, a little more progressive, to a small degree. He was still a bit of a dumbass, but Radovid, his successor, is very conservative and is launching this... When we get to Novigrad, it'll be much more obvious, especially when first entering the town. But Radovid is an extremely racist and prejudiced person who... Here in Oxenfurt, because they're full of magic and intelligence and all this stuff, like right now he's having all these books be destroyed from the university, get rid of that knowledge, they don't need it. And having witch hunters be a bigger presence to just take out people who are not humans and all that. And yeah, Radovid is not a great guy. He's a pretty horrible person. Yeah. We'll see him in a while. Order in the fatherland.
Yeah?
Yeah?
What?
What? Just gonna go into the market real quick.
Crawl back under your rock. Everyone to me! To me!
Yeah, everything looks pretty normal here. Alright, I'm gonna go to that marker for the next mission. This was all just me kind of screwing around after the Bloody Baron. Let me get some freedom from that. Alright, let's go back here. Yeah, I'll go to town. I'll go to town because I just don't want to be near the dogs over here and such. But yeah, that's it for The Witcher 3 for today. Next time, we'll continue with a bunch of random side missions and such to change things up a little bit. And see where that takes us. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming out, and see you next time. Did I really not have the signpost? For some reason... Wait, where am I? Oh crap, I went further back. Whatever. I can go there next time. So anyway. Have a good night.